Yeah, I've been better. Yeah, for complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the effort. I'm best when I'm desperate and hungry and left to bogart you like Humphrey. Don't care if you love me. I'm doing something bigger than my situation. It's a journey, not a destination. Life is bigger than the issue making. It's still early, I ain't in the day yet. Take the systems and we gon' break them. Redefine all the rules they gave us. We gon' climb out from under basements to the roof. We gon' take our places. Cause I'm making the call. I ain't breaking the law. Get the people involved. And the city is ours. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Stop us! Yeah, we started a ruckus, and the city is ours. We started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. And nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your WFA Multi-Universal Champion, Bron Breakker!
Bron Breakker went to XtreMania and defeated Will Ospreay in his first ever appearance at XtreMania. And really, it's something not unusual, but it's something that we have never really seen before. A new champion as soon as Bron Breakker going into XtreMania against a competitor like Will Ospreay. And that's a really good thing to hear for Bron Breakker. First XtreMania, successful title defense against somebody again like Will Ospreay. And that's why Bron Breakker has a big, bright future ahead of him. Not another word out of Bron Breakker's mouth before Drew McIntyre wants to have a little word.
Bron, I'm just going to get this over with since we all knew that someone was going to come out and talk to you. And believe it or not, I'm coming out here to talk to you. And I know the people seem very excited to see me. But you know what? Bron, you went to XtreMania. You beat Will Ospreay. You were at Revolve. And you beat Royce Spencer. But one thing that I did realize is at the 2026 Brawlout, I wasn't in there. I wasn't in the 2026 Brawlout. And that got me wondering, Bron, why was that? I signed up for it, and then it chose me. I wasn't in the 15-man. But you know what? I didn't cry about it. I didn't come out here and I didn't say, oh, I deserve a title match. I deserve a title shot. No. I waited until now to say that. So, let's not waste our time hearing about you say, oh, I'm the champion. I beat Will Ospreay. I beat Royce Spencer. Because those things are true, but Bryce Spencer, let's be honest, Bryce Spencer's not a Scottish warrior. Will Ospreay, sure, he might do some cool flips. He might come out here all energetic. He might come out here like he owns the place, but really? From my knowledge, Will Ospreay was never good enough to become a world champion. So if you want a real challenger, if you want a real person to come out here and tell you what you need to hear, you'll get it from me, Drew McIntyre. Drew, you want to come out here, you want to talk to me about winning and losing. If I'm being honest, Drew, I do remember something from Revolve that wasn't only me winning this title, it was the fact that you didn't even win your match. You were in a ladder match and you lost to Corey Samuels. You lost the ladder match. Maybe you dropped so hard on your head that you don't remember, or you're coming out here and you're saying all these things about I've lost matches, how other people aren't good enough. Drew McIntyre, last time I checked, I've won more matches than you have here in WFA, and I'm a world champion. It seems like you coming out here and talking all this seems kind of hypocritical to me. But you know what? You want to talk smack? We'll talk smack. It don't matter how many claymores. It doesn't matter if you want to take off my head with your boot. It doesn't matter. Because when it comes to this ring, you can't lace my boots. You cannot put on my singlet. You cannot do anything that I do. You cannot run at 23 miles per hour. The only thing that you can do that I can do is lift up people. But Drew McIntyre, that's about the only thing that you got going for you. I got everything going for me. I've got everything that I need. I have everything in this company. And all you have is a loss under your belt. But I guess I'll give it to you because you were in the first ever WFA ladder match. I'll give that to you, but that's about the only feat that you have. I came here and I dominated. I went to Revolve and I became the world champion. And not too long after, I went to XtreMania. And you want to know what I did there? I won and I broke Will Ospreay in half. I put him through this. I put him through absolute, I walked him like a dog, is what I'm trying to say. I walked Bryce Spencer like a dog. The owner of this company. And I'm sure if Corey Samuels wanted to come up here and wanted to start talking to me, it would be the same exact story. So you want to face me? You want this championship? Okay. How about this? I'll think about it. But I'll let you know, Drew McIntyre, you can come in this ring and you can talk trash. You can come in this ring and you can talk to me. You can talk to the champion. But when I'm in this ring, it's my ring. Whenever I'm in this ring, I break people in half. I don't only break people in half, I about kill them. So if you want to talk, let's talk. But why don't we do it on equal circumstances? Because if you want to talk to me, you want to talk in front of these people, once we get into that ring, if we ever get into that ring, I will break you in half. Whoa, Bron. Hey. I get it, alright? You were mistreated in the past, but man, you don't have to scream at me. My goodness. I came out here, I feel like I was semi-respectful at least. Bone Breaker, I get it. You don't want to give it to me. I mean, you saw how happened at Revolve, right? I lost to Corey Samuels. Bron Breaker, I'm not trying to bring up the past here, but let's think about this logically. You know, I was facing Corey Samuels in a first ever WFA ladder match. Bron Breakker, before you were even going against Bryce Spencer, who are you facing? Akira and Otis? Who are you facing? Joe Hendry? Hey, you better keep him back there, because I don't want him to come out here. I have to make sure he didn't come out here, because you know what happens when you say his name. But let's get back to you, Bron Breakker. I'm not trying to be as mean as I usually am. I'm not trying to be as disrespectful. I'm just being honest with you. Bron, where you were at, it's not at all where you're at now. So I don't know if you came here for better competitors or you came here for an easy way out. Because I came here because I knew what I was worth. I knew my potential. I went after Corey Samuels because that was a trial run for me. And yes, I lost. But at the same time, Bron Breakker, at that moment, I made history. I was in the first ever WFA ladder match, and I'll keep saying it over and over again. Bron Breakker, I'm still having a hard time believing that you're champion, like all these other people are. I don't even know if you are a valid champion. Sure, you've had successful title defenses, but at the same time, Bryce Spencer was just so great that, let's be honest here, that he's overshadowing you. So go ahead and think about it, Bron. And while I'm waiting, maybe I'll ask Otis and Akira Tozawa and Joe how they did it. Because obviously they put you up for a run for your money.
For complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the